What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of R&R. As always, I'm Ethan. We've got Caleb today, and over there is John. What is it?
John 117.
John 117.
AKA Master Chief.
And today we're going to be looking at the Recover Tactical S Pro. I want to give a big shout out to them. They sent this out to us for testing and evaluation. We'll kind of go over a few different things about how we've got it set up, what we found was the best setup for it, and how we got to run with the suppressor. So, just like the TV show, do you want to take your helmet off?
See,
Didn't really flip out when they saw when he took it off in the show.
yeah, because you haven't seen his face ever.
Well, you did in the show. Thanks, Paramount Plus.
But yeah, so kind of like what he was saying, we're to go over this, and big shout out to Recover Tactical for sending this out to us. We did do the basic version a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
The Recover 2020N. Even for what that was, so we got it for like $90. That thing, for what it's worth, was well worth it. This blows it out of the water.
Maybe we'll talk about that during the comparison. We'll save our opinions.
As of now, we'll just say first thoughts.
I will say this much: if you have a Glock that's not optics cut, this is an awesome option. Just because, I mean, you can either send it off to get an optics cut from somewhere and spend $300-400, or you can buy this and then buy an optic for it.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'll just go over how I've got this one set up. I've got a Silencer Co. Osprey 9.
Osprey 9. Yeah, I think it's
Osprey 9 HD, I believe, on the front. I got the new TLR1 made by Streamlight, the TLR1 HPX, which is their high lumen, high candela flashlight. Up top, we've got the new Vortex Triumph. It's their $100 entrant that's supposed to be pretty good. I like it right now.
Yeah.
And then for a sling, I've got the Flux Ripcord, which is made for a Flux Raider. It works on this thing just fine. But yeah, that's how I've kind of got it set up. And then for the gun itself, we're running a Glock Gen 3 17 long slide.
Long boy.
And I got a Silencer Co. threaded barrel for that, which they're like the only ones I could find that still made it for that gun. But yeah, I had to cut the shroud down a little bit on the front, do a little bit of Dremel work on it just to make sure the suppressor fit flush.
It was very minuscule, though.
Yeah,
we'll just put that out.
It wasn't
much.
It
was what, an eighth inch maybe?
It looks factory. I mean, you look at it, it looks good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just go over this. It's got a spring-loaded brace. The foregrip on it's super comfortable with the gas pedals.
Yep.
We'll kind of all give our opinions on it. We've got we're all pretty experienced pistol shooters, so this is a little different. This is a real double whammy for Caleb. He's used to M&Ps and he's used to not PDWs. So I'll let you guys take it away. What do you guys? What's your thoughts? What's your opinions?
You want to go? You want me to go?
I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Master Chief.
I need a weapon. So just obviously when he sent me this, and he said he got a hold of them, they were sending this out, like, me being the gamer nerd that I am, there might be some other nerds out there. Like, if anyone has ever played ODST, Halo ODST, you know that this looks just like the ODST sub. Like, it really does. And that's kind of like where this little get up is with Master Chief and the helmet and everything else. Obviously, lore is off a little bit, but I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is probably one of the funnest pieces of equipment that we've had
For testing
in a while. And once again, shout out to Recover Tactical for sending this out to us. For the price and what you're getting, I think it's worth it. Like he said, the spring assisted brace, it shoots out real good. It's got a good spring in it. A couple little downsides is you have to pinch this button right here. It doesn't free fall, which I kind of understand to an extent, but it would be nice if it kind of free fell just a little bit to where you can kind of shake it and then push it down. Because if you're holding it and you don't have an extra hand, you kind of have to like use your chin or whatever else. Yeah. You know what I mean? Super comfortable. The height over bore with the optic riser, it might seem excessive to some, but once you get behind it,
it's very comfortable.
It's right. You really don't even have to do like the whole. You just bring it up and it's right there. Having the mag holder in the front, because that's what it is. It's a mag holder.
Yeah, it's not a foregrip.
Yep, you have the mag holder in the front. Obviously, your 17. You can carry a 17 round. Obviously, YouTube
21,
compliance.
33,
21.
50.
Yeah, you can carry whatever you want size wise, but you also have that ability to have whatever stick mag that you want up front too. So you got some ammo.
Yeah.
Like, you got some rounds, especially if this could be like like right now you're running it kind of like a bedside.
Yeah, that's it. This is actually how it's been sitting on my bedside.
Yeah.
Without one in the chamber, just 'cause I've got little kids.
Yep.
Little enough they can't rack that, but that's kind of what. And when I say sitting next to the bed, it's up out of reach of anybody. I'm there, and when I'm not in the room, it is secured. So
Yeah.
don't come to me.
Oh my God, you got guns around. Yeah. Well, my kids are smart, so
Except for my young one, but he doesn't have the dexterity or the strength yet. So
that's what you think. Man, what's this? But yeah, just getting back into it. Like, you guys will see some footage of us just running a little bit of drills, just shooting it, just getting it going, whatever else. It is a very fun gun to shoot. It's very comfortable, like we said. I think this has a place in your arsenal. I think this has a dedicated place as well. I would say,
without a doubt. I mean, bag guns are hot right now.
Yep.
PDWs, all that stuff. But just to give you guys a little introduction here, you guys have seen Caleb before. He's been on the podcast. He's been on a couple different videos. Good friend of ours. Definitely a main cast member at this point in time. His experience with this is very minimal. He shot it today. That's it. Me and Logan, this is our third or fourth range session with it. So as somebody that's never really shot this kind of gun before, what are your thoughts?
I don't have much experience with PDWs, but for the compact size that you're getting for the feature set, I think it is definitely a force multiplier. Excuse my tongue twist. But this is I'm not a Glock guy by any sense of the imagination. I'm definitely
We still accept him for who he is, though.
they're starting to pull me in a little bit. I'm definitely heading down that way. Maybe looking into a RMX
Or
RXM.
yeah.
Excuse me. The heat, and let me tell you, it pulls you out of you.
Yeah,
Stay
because
hydrated.
before anybody says anything about the
Yeah.
sweat stains,
It
it's
is
like
98 degrees out today.
with heat index, it's 107 today.
Yeah.
So
Please, you're welcome.
Cut us some slack.
Yeah, so trying to get the brain to work to the mouth is not working today. But no, this is a great option. Something that I really enjoyed shooting. It especially up close. It felt real natural. Good height over bore. Now at the distance, I would need to put more time on it.
I think we would all have to, trying to see
yeah.
where the point of impact shift is at
Yeah.
the distance with the height over bore and everything. That
was
What the draw is for me for this one is definitely a bad gun where I need that force multiplier for either a known or a potential known.
like a high threat kind of bag. Like
Yes.
you're going into say you're driving to downtown Columbus or Cleveland or whatever, Akron. It's another bad one. Anyways,
Cincinnati.
well, I was thinking, what's the one? Lorraine. If you're going to like Lorraine, we're saying Ohio stuff. We're from Ohio, but it'd be something that you could throw in your bag. And I will talk about a few drawbacks on this just while we're talking about it. The one drawback to something like this compared to a Flexerator is that it wears a Glock, and Glocks don't have manual safeties, which for a defensive handgun, that's what I prefer. I don't want a manual safety, but for something that's going to be a PDW just floating free in a bag, it would be a good idea to have manual safety on it. So with this, I keep it without one in the chamber when it's in a bag. You just have to know you pull it out and kind of, hybrid Masad carry it, freaking rack it. Don't hate me. That's just what it's called. I know everybody's real happy with Israel right now, but so that's one of the drawbacks I would say to it using a Glock platform. One of the other drawbacks that I've seen, which I'm going to actually say it's a double whammy for me, is everybody talks about how flimsy the brace is. Like you can pull it in, you kind of flex a little bit. I actually kind of like it. It absorbs recoil. It makes it. This gun has like zero recoil.
It's like a double-edged sword kind of thing.
Yeah. But I don't think it's. I mean, it doesn't bug me at all.
No. And yeah, there is a little bit of flex to it, but it's nothing crazy.
No.
It's nothing insane. It's nothing to where you can literally feel it like bend or see it protrude or something.
Right.
And the cool thing about this
like
one
that.
is too, just talking about a couple more feature sets on it. They just released the block that allows you to use a Gen 6 Glock. So this can use Gen 3, I think 2, maybe even 1. I don't know, you have to look. But for all of us that are actually going to use it, Gen 3 through 6 Glocks. I think they make an adapter for maybe Canic. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, for at least for all your Glocks. So if you have a Glock that doesn't have an optic on it or it's not optics cut, this would be an awesome option. And plus with how fast it is to break down and everything, say you did conceal carry a Glock 19, you're on the road, you're traveling and you stay in hotels or anything like that, you get in your hotel room at night, be able to pull that out, throw your CCW in there, clip it all together. It takes like 30 seconds to do. And then you've got a portable PDW bedside gun when you're out on the road.
Yep. And even, just kind of cutting you off and going with that same thing though, chances are very, 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 unprobable, but it's never zero. But even say you walk up on and there's a shooting or something, and you had this on you, you now have 3 points of contact.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You have more. You have more of a fighting chance than what you would just a regular
You have a much
pistol.
more capable
Yep.
offensive weapon.
Yep, exactly. But I mean, that's obviously that's, you know,
Right.
neither here or there. But it's something that it's a possibility.
Yeah.
So.
Even with the mag holder, you're already plussing up. So
Oh, yeah.
you know, if you have, you know, God forbid you ever have to use all 17.
Yeah.
You have that extra mag or malfunction. You know, magazines fail. You know,
Yep.
that's awesome to have that on tap.
Or even if it gets you, say you have a truck gun, so you have a rifle, you know, and you can use that to get, you know, fight to your,
Fight
you know
to
what I
your-
mean? Yep.
Well, I'll actually say this though. That'd make a great truck gun.
It would, 100%.
I mean, 100%. It's very compact. It's easy to maneuver inside tight quarters.
Yep.
He just took a vehicle class not too long ago, so you can vouch that something like this would be
Oh yes.
way preferential to a full-size AR-15 inside of a vehicle. You know?
Yes.
And what's cool is that you can still technically shoot these as a pistol. I mean, you can still
Yeah.
shoot them with 2 hands and stuff. I mean,
Well, and also the cool thing is for like some of these different states, like Ohio, this is a pistol without the suppressor on it. I can conceal carry this anywhere I can conceal
Yep.
carry my handgun.
yep.
Because that's just considered a handgun.
You can throw it. You can 1 point sling, throw a jacket over it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can have it thrown off to the side, some John Wick style. I mean,
Take 2. All right, so we just had some audio difficulties, so we might be a little bit off track on our thought process here. But yeah, I mean, it's a super fun gun to shoot. It's got a lot of use cases. Like Caleb was saying, it's a great force multiplier, especially if you're in like a high threat area,
Yep.
going into a bad part of town, whatever it might be. Going on vacation with the family, you want
Great.
to take something with you.
Good compact size, good bag gun, good car gun. I mean, it's very flexible in multiple roles. Just good. Go out to the range gun. I mean, it
Yeah, it's just
really
a fun one to shoot.
It's just a fun one to shoot.
yep.
But yeah, I mean, it covers a lot of territory, especially for its compact size.
Yeah.
A lot of capability there.
Kind of like what we were talking to. If I don't know if it got cut off or not, but you know, we were just talking about like PCCs in general, and you know, having this being a contender in its own, you know, in its own realm. You know, PCCs, PDWs are super hot right now, like you
Yep.
were saying. You know, like
Bag guns.
in general. You know, all these compact things. But this itself, obviously, as a standalone product, is great. But it also would compete with those.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to have their own. Each are going to have their pros and cons. They're going to have their own, you know, niches and stuff. This has its own dedicated purpose, just like a PCC and whatever. But price point and everything else, you know, you're looking at what is say 250 to 300, give or take. You know,
Yep.
wherever you're looking at.
Also depending on what package you get.
Yeah,
I think they
that's-
have different
yeah.
ones with holsters and
Yep.
accessories. And
Yep. So I mean, it's definitely going to have its own place, but it does compete in that realm of this real hot PDW,
Yep.
PCC, you know, genre right now.
Yeah.
That kind of is blowing up.
And to be honest with you, it's a competitor to the Flux Raider.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't have a Bluetooth firing mechanism.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about accidentally going off.
I mean, obviously, you know, the OG, you know, Flux being the OG, but a lot of these companies that are coming out with their own versions and
Chassis
stuff, Flux may have something to worry about. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
without a doubt.
Like with 100%. Obviously, we know Flux is made mainly for SIG and everything else, but a lot of these companies are coming out with their own versions for, you know, for a Glock or for a Canic or, you know,
Well,
Flux
if
has
you're a
their own.
Glock guy, this makes a lot of
100%.
sense.
100%.
I mean, and if you're, you know, you could say the price comparison between this and the Flux is going to be more expensive. But I mean, you can go out to the local gun shop right now and find a 320 for under $100 because nobody can buy them
Yeah.
because they're shooting people in the legs and stuff. So I mean, you might actually be more cost effective getting that, but then you have that little thing to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, they're yeah, you really do. But yeah, I mean, so like I said, I was just saying we don't know where we cut off, but like, you know, for me, it gives my stamp of approval.
100%.
I mean,
for me.
this thing runs. We've shot it like he said. It's the third or fourth time coming down here and shooting it.
This is Caleb's first
Caleb's
time.
first
That's
time
my
running.
Just in
it.
case we haven't talked about it, just real quick, what's your opinion on it?
I really enjoyed it. I love the compact size. I love that it gives you more points of contact, even on a good concealed carry pistol, because it's flexible on what type of Glock that you're running into the system. Now, this next part's a joke, but I'm an M&P guy. The biggest downside of this thing is it doesn't take M&Ps. But I still love a shooting Glock.
Just duct tapes it
It's,
together.
it's 2026. We still accept him for who he is. So we don't judge him
No,
too hard.
all joking aside, though, it's a good system. I enjoyed it. I don't have a whole lot of experience with PCCs or chassis like this, PDWs. But no, I think it has a lot of potential. Like we've already mentioned, bag guns, car guns, just a fun range toy.
Well, I mean, that's something. I think
even you mentioned earlier, I don't know if the audio is in this part, but as far as like a bedside gun,
yeah.
Like you mentioned how this would be a great bedside gun.
Yeah. Well, and also that's another thing I was just going to ask, because I think it got cut off, but you just took a vehicle class.
Yes.
With handgun and carbine.
Correct.
I mean, you can vouch. I mean, I've done plenty of them in the past, but you can vouch.
Something like this would be a game changer inside of a vehicle, because trying to maneuver
even a
that
7.5
16-inch AR,
yeah,
it sucked. Now, even with if I would have taken my 7.5 inch, which everyone would hate me, that would even be still somewhat difficult to maneuver and get in and out.
Also, the blast inside of a confined space
right.
like that.
But no, I for my limited experience with this so far, I enjoyed it.
Well, and I'll just kind of piggyback off that, just give my little stamp of approval. It gets 2 thumbs up from me. And also another thing is this gun has a 6.5 inch barrel on it, so you're getting a lot of you're getting a lot of benefits from that 6.5 inch barrel out of the 9mm cartridge. You're getting a lot more velocity, some more knockdown power, like stopping power, whatever.
Ain't no 45, though.
But didn't win 2 world wars.
Yeah. But yeah, so just like I said, we did have some audio issues, so sorry if we did, kind of he's dying over here. Sorry if we did kind of, touch on some things
Good stuff. Hey, if you haven't checked out Bulkhead Energy, this would be a great opportunity. It's a great drink.
Really get your motor going. But yeah, if we did kind of touch on some things a couple of times, we did have a little bit of audio issues and stuff, and with it being 108 degrees out right now, we're drenched, we're sweaty, we're exhausted, dehydrated.
Drinking caffeine.
It really is. So but we still knew that we had to come out here and get this video done. So we wanted to do that for you guys, even though rain or shine, snow or blistering heat wave that we got here in Ohio.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Kind of like Ethan talked about in the beginning, if you do want anything that we are affiliated with Bulkhead, with Modern Spartan Systems, with challenge targets, CJRB knives, whatever it may be, everything that we are affiliated with is down in the description. Click those links to lets them know that we sent you.
Helps us out.
Really helps us out being a smaller channel. We're growing and we don't plan on stopping. We're in this for the long haul.
Plan on being a grower and a shower.
Yeah, exactly. What's the second one?
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
we'll talk about it later.
Okay. But with that being said, guys, we do hope that you enjoyed this video at our first look with the Recover Tactical S Pro. Once again, shout out to Recover Tactical for sending this to us. And make sure you do hit that like, comment, subscribe, so every time we drop a short or a video and anything in between. And as always,
we'll see you guys next time with your daily dose of R&R.
We'll see you guys.
Take care.